screen. High flip shot back behind his head. Passes left to Cranford on the wing. Gonna take it all the way.
Oh my goodness!
Jeremy Clayton.
Mountaineer basketball with Houston Fancher. Brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza. Blue Ridge Electric, your local electric co-op. Skyline SkyBest, the official long-distance provider of the Appalachian Sports Network. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of North Carolina, your plan for better health. Here's head coach Houston Fancher and the voice of the Mountaineers, David Jackson.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome into another edition of Mountaineer Basketball with Houston Fancher. I'm David Jackson, joined by the head coach of the Mountaineers. And boy, the ASU basketball team off to a terrific start, 14-5 at this point in time of the season. And Coach Fancher looking at some great wins on the road, great wins at home. Your team right now getting it done no matter what floor they play on.
Well, it's been exciting because we have been able to take ourselves on the road and provide a lot of focus and play extremely well on the road, which has been the encouraging thing. You know, a lot of times good teams always win at home, but the great teams tend to find ways to win on the road. And we've gone to neutral sites, we've gone to road sites, and had some pretty impressive wins.
You think about some of the venues you've played in over the course of time. A big win on the road early in conference play against College of Charleston down at Cress Arena. Obviously, the San Juan shootout victories, a win on the road at VCU. That kind of rolls you into a performance where Saturday against Davidson, you probably win in one of the tougher venues, though. But it seems like those experiences leading to that gave your team what it needed down the stretch to pull that one out.
Well, it did, and it was against a very good basketball team, against a team that hadn't lost. You know, they've won 30 of their last 31 games at home, and they're 7-0 in our league and playing extremely well with a lot of confidence right now. But our kids went in there with some resolve. They went in and put their flag down in the ground and stood there beside it and represented ASU in a class way.
Right now, your team 9th in the mid-major top 25. Consistency has probably been one of the biggest things that your team has seen all year long. You've been in that mix with those same teams throughout the course of the year, but once again, playing at an even keel, very solid defense for the most part, great rebounding and scoring when you need it.
It has been. It's been some timely play. We've made stops when we've had to get stops. We've made buckets when we needed buckets. We've cut down on our turnovers here in conference play, which has been beneficial for us, but I still think, and I told our kids in practice yesterday, I don't think we've played as good as we could play yet. And to me, that's the exciting thing, and that's the thing that continues to drive this team. And the maturity of this team is the thing that's raised us to another level, I believe, because we've got 3 senior guards in our backcourt who have not let us rest. They've not let us relax. We've not been feeling too good about what we've done. We're more excited about what we're going to do.
We'll take a look at 2 games today here on Mountaineer Basketball with Houston Fancher. Of course, ASU down at UNC Greensboro on Thursday night taking on the Spartans, who were the preseason pick, actually put the top 2 teams in the preseason in the North Division against each other Thursday night. And then, of course, ASU's big-time win against Davidson down Saturday at Belk Arena. We'll be back with more Mountaineer Basketball with Houston Fancher right after this.
Electric co-ops don't just generate power. They generate ideas. We also share them. At your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we never stop thinking of ways to help everyone be more energy efficient. New technologies to improve reliability. Opportunities that can benefit us all. We know a single idea can spark hundreds. With all those ideas coming into contact, we can create solutions to whatever challenges come our way.
With SkyBest Internet service, you get more than just a connection to the web and an email address. You get the very best in service in the high country as well as several extras. By going to skybest.com, you can pay your telephone, long distance, and internet bills online. SkyBest also offers email filtering services to protect you from annoying junk mail. Then there's access to the e-classroom, allowing you to take classes right on your computer. Visit any one of our 4 high country customer service centers or call us today to sign up for SkyBest dial-up internet service for only $19.95 a month.
I used to eat 3 pieces of fried chicken and 4 or 5 biscuits. Then I got a cholesterol check. That was my wake-up call. So I started on a plan from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now I walk 4 miles every morning, no fried foods whatsoever. When I got my next cholesterol check back, I went from 257 to 169. I'm really proud to have done this without medicine, but I couldn't have done it without help from my family, from my friends, and from my Blue Cross.
What makes this team a winner? It's all about training and preparation to be the best. Watch them work the upper body. Look at that precision. Some light stretching keeps them loose, and they always finish with a good steam. This Papa John's team really makes it happen.
Call your neighborhood Papa John's today. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Papa John's is proud to be the official pizza sponsor of ASU Athletics.
Welcome back to the show. The Mountaineers on the road last Thursday night, taking on the UNC Greensboro Spartans. As we mentioned before the break, the top two teams in the preseason in the North Division standings duked it out in a tight one down at Fleming Gym. Let's take a look at the highlights. Fleming Gym at UNC Greensboro, over 1,700 on hand to watch the top two teams as picked in the North Division preseason rankings, and it will be a good one throughout the contest. There you see Nate Cranford giving ASU a 3-point lead. Ben Stywall forces a turnover down the floor. Mountaineers did a great job of establishing the tempo early on in this game. Cranford gave ASU a 6-point lead. Later it's DJ Thompson to put the Apps up 4. UNC Greensboro, however, did a pretty good job on the offensive rebounding in this game. Kyle Hines gets the first layup there, makes it a 2-point Mountaineer game at 12-10. However, ASU had their own inside game to go to, and you guessed who that ran through. Dante Minter, there you see streaking through the bottom of your screen. They'll feed him on the next play. Nice pass from Demetrius Scott. Excellent look inside for Dante, gave ASU a 4-point lead, and the Mountaineers would continue to play that card throughout the contest. Here you see a turnover for UNC Greensboro, sets up the next ASU possession, and they would go back to number 55 in the middle. That would be a theme throughout the first half of play. There you see Dante taking it out of the high post and rolling to the glass. 6-point ASU lead, about 14 minutes to play first half action. UNC Greensboro, like we mentioned, made things happen for themselves by forcing the ball up and down the floor. However, it was finishes that were the problem there in the first half. There you see the block by P.L. Henderson getting some spot minutes. A finish opportunity there for Dante. Couldn't cash in on, but Kellen Brand's there for the offensive board. Ben Stywall gets the inside game going for UNC Greensboro. However, Kellen Brand playing just down the road from his hometown of High Point, keeping the Mountaineers out there in a pretty nice lead. 7 points at that point in time, 23-16. Mountaineers then unfortunately could not get DJ Thompson to cash in on the 3-point play. He'd get to go to the line and will convert all 3 free throws there to give ASU a 1-point advantage, about 7 minutes to play. Kendall Toney would get warmed up. He gave UNC Greensboro their first lead. Dante Minter again inside. Got the shooter's roll there. Dante with a very nice first half of play. Kyle Hines starting to get heated up here as you see him pop through on the highlights a few more times. Hines with 33 in this contest as ASU continued to try to find ways to answer. We mentioned the inside play of P.L. Henderson. Great offensive board and put back there for P.L. Like we mentioned, getting spot minutes due to foul trouble that besieged the Mountaineers there in the first half. DJ Thompson on the break. How many times have we seen him convert on that play right there? 37-34 Apps, 3:05 to play first half action. DJ again on the break. Finds Davis Bound and a nice transition feed there. 5-point lead for the Apps. They're late in the half. They would actually lead at halftime by 4, 42-38. UNC Greensboro would pound it inside to Kyle Hines. 33 points for the would-be All-American for UNC Greensboro. You know that he'll be saddled with those kind of honors by the time this season is over. Just all over the glass for UNC Greensboro as they really use that rebounding, especially on the offensive end, to assert themselves eventually in this contest. You see Davis Bound helping ASU out. Jeremy Clayton with a big dunk in his hometown had tied the game at 69. Key inbounds play with 2 left on the shot clock. It's Hines to finish off the play. Gave the Spartans a 4-point lead, 2:38 to go. Jeremy Clayton gets the and one there as he makes the foul shot as well. Keeps ASU within striking distance as the Mountaineers really saw this game get a very physical nature to it. Dwayne Johnson on the inbounds there. DJ Thompson had to foul. ASU with very key opportunities, lost by turnovers down the stretch there. You see UNC Greensboro with a chance to run it out. A late 3-point shot for Appalachian State just would not be enough as UNC Greensboro got enough muscle, especially inside down the stretch, to pull away with a key conference victory. They'd ice it away at the free throw line. Even though the miss there by Dwayne Johnson, the Mountaineers couldn't get a shot off in time. They fall in the contest. 80-76 the final score. Second loss of the year for the Apps in conference play. First on the road in league action. UNC Greensboro, like we mentioned, the preseason favorite in the North Division. They played like it. 59% shooting in the contest, led by 33, like we mentioned, from Kyle Hines. ASU got 16 points out of Demetrius Scott. He ended up going out of the game late due to a tailbone injury. He was 8 of 10 from the floor. Dante Minter, 14 points in the game. The Apps shot 64.5%, including 71% in the second half, but it wasn't enough as the